Welcome to Trivia Tales, where we explore the fascinating stories and facts that you may not have heard before. Today, we're going to take a journey back in time to explore the unheard stories of the ancient civilizations. From the Olmecs in the Americas to the Minoans in Europe, these civilizations have left behind a rich legacy of art, architecture, and culture. But there are also many mysteries and unanswered questions about these ancient peoples, and today we're going to delve into some of the most intriguing ones. The world is full of ancient ruins and artifacts that tell the stories of civilizations long gone. But for every well-known civilization like the Greeks or the Romans, there are countless others that have been lost to time. Today, we're going to explore some of the unheard stories of the ancient civilizations. Our journey begins in the Americas, where the Olmec civilization thrived from 1400 BCE to 400 BCE. The Olmecs were known for their impressive stone sculptures, including the famous colossal heads that weigh up to 50 tons each. But did you know that the Olmecs also had a complex writing system that has yet to be fully deciphered? This system, known as the EPI Olmec script, is one of the few writing systems developed in the Americas before the arrival of Europeans. Despite decades of study, scholars have only been able to decipher a handful of EPI Olmec glyphs, leaving much of the Olmecs' history and culture a mystery. Moving on to Africa, we find the Nok civilization, which flourished in what is now Nigeria from 1000 BCE to 300 CE. The Nok people were skilled ironworkers and created intricate terracotta sculptures that are some of the oldest in Africa. But despite their impressive artistic achievements, very little is known about the Nok people and their way of life. The Nok civilization was only discovered in the 1940s, and much of their history has been lost to looting and destruction. However, recent archaeological discoveries have shed new light on the Nok people, including evidence of a complex social hierarchy and a possible connection to the ancient city of Carthage. Next, we travel to Asia, where the Harappan civilization thrived in what is now Pakistan and India from 2600 BCE to 1900 BCE. The Harappans were one of the first civilizations to develop urban planning, with their cities featuring advanced sewage systems and grid-like street layouts. But despite their impressive engineering feats, the Harappan writing system has yet to be fully deciphered, leaving much of their history a mystery. The Harappan script, known as the Indus script, is one of the oldest writing systems in the world, but scholars have only been able to decipher a small number of its symbols. This has made it difficult to understand the Harappan language and culture, and has led to many debates among scholars about the nature of the Harappan civilization. Despite these challenges, recent discoveries have shed new light on the Harappans, including evidence of a complex trade network and a possible connection to the ancient Sumerians. Finally, we end our journey in Europe, where the Minoan civilization flourished on the island of Crete from 2600 BCE to 1100 BCE. The Minoans were known for their advanced art and architecture, including the famous Palace of Knossos. But did you know that the Minoans also had a sophisticated system of writing that has yet to be fully deciphered? The Minoan script, known as Linear A, is one of the oldest writing systems in Europe, but scholars have been unable to decipher it due to a lack of bilingual texts. This has made it difficult to understand the Minoan language and culture, and has led to many debates among scholars about the nature of the Minoan civilization. Despite these challenges, recent discoveries have shed new light on the Minoans, including evidence of a complex trade network and a possible connection to the ancient Egyptians. These are just a few examples of the many unheard stories of the ancient civilizations. Despite the challenges of deciphering ancient scripts and piecing together fragments of history, archaeologists and historians continue to uncover new information about these fascinating cultures. By studying the past, we can gain a better understanding of the present and the future, and appreciate the rich diversity of human experience throughout history. That's all for today's episode of Trivia Tales. We hope you enjoyed learning about the unheard stories of the ancient civilizations. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comments section below. And be sure to tune in next time for more fascinating tales and trivia. Thanks for listening. Share,